What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. We have something big that's going on in crypto right now, and it's all surrounding adoption. When it comes to the Bitcoin ETF, it's about adoption. We see institutions that get involved in this, and we're excited about it because they are accepting crypto as a form of payment. They're accepting crypto as a digital currency. And that's what we want to see, at least something, right? If it's Bitcoin or anything else, we see some sort of progress, right? But with when it comes to like banks and it comes to institutions, it's very tricky with them on what they're going to accept, right? Because we now have the government involved in the US. We now have the government involved that's looking to create some form of regulation, but kind of put a stranglehold on the entire crypto market doing that. By labeling everything as a security until they prove that they're not, kind of guilty until proven innocent type of thing. So really a lot of the conversation to start whether we adopt in crypto is surrounding either Bitcoin or it's surrounding stable coins. And what PayPal has decided to do is be the first to jump in on this whole stable coin or cryptocurrency adoption that we all want to see. So this could be honestly really, really big for crypto. It could be very important for crypto, but it could also be looked at as a negative in a negative light as well. So before we get into this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the links that are in the description. It does help out the channel and it helps out growth. Now, I had something on my phone really breaking down, PayPal and what is this PayPal USD. And I'm going to go through that and just literally read you exactly what they have listed on here. And then we'll go through some of the different points that they do have, with a press release that you have there. So I'm going to go ahead and look for finances, go to crypto, and it should be able to pull up PayPal USD just to see what it is and, all about it. So let's go ahead and read a little bit more. All right, so let me read this to you really quick. So PayPal USD is a type of cryptocurrency called a stablecoin, which is created to have a steady value over time. PYUSD is designed to maintain a stable $1 USD value and can be bought or sold on PayPal at a rate of $1 per PUSD. How does PayPal PUSD or PYUSD work? PYUSD is 100% backed by the US dollar, by US dollar deposits, US treasuries, and similar cash equivalents that are held in reserve by Paxos Trust Company, who previously would, make the BUSD and, distribute BUSD. The issuer for PYUSD, Paxos, and PayPal are each subject to regulatory oversight by the New York Department of Financial Services, so creating some form of regulation within it. Currently, PYUSD is built on the Ethereum blockchain. Keep this in mind when you are sending it to an external wallet, and always make sure you're using Ethereum addresses to receive it. One last thing, whenever you receive PYUSD from PayPal or PayPal account, you can be sure it's authentic. If you are dealing with PYUSD from a third-party wallet, double check that you have the right address, just as if you would with all types of cryptocurrency. What can you do with PYUSD? Just like other cryptocurrencies on PayPal, you can buy, sell, hold, transfer PYUSD with your PayPal account. You can also send it to an eligible PayPal balance accounts in the US without fees. If you're looking to change things up, use PYUSD in our convert feature to buy the different cryptos we support. Also, when you shop with PayPal at many of your favorite online stores, you can check out with PYUSD and will seamlessly sell enough to cover your purchase. So this is interesting, right? Because you have a stable coin that you can now use with a place to where you are purchasing things all over, right? You can pay with PayPal everywhere. And if you're going to pay with PYUSD, technically you're able to buy directly with that, and they will decide to sell enough in order to cover the cost of that product. Now, this is not giving PYUSD to that other, to the retail store. Because if they did, then that retail store would have to accept it and hold it, and then they would also distribute it, and there would be more movement, which would create just more adoption overall. However, it's not creating a ton of adoption. It's creating the ability to pay within PayPal, and PayPal will cover that front cost and say, all right, we will give you X amount of dollars for X amount of PYUSD. So it's not necessarily creating that use, even though it essentially is creating a use. Does that make sense? Like if I was to use this cryptocurrency, let's say it was a cryptocurrency that increased in value and wasn't stable, and I was able to use this cryptocurrency as a form of payment, but it wasn't going to that retailer or wasn't going to that person that's selling the product. Well, it's not going to have any type of major effect on the overall position, because essentially you're just selling it. If anything, it's going to have a negative effect on the position because you're not transferring it. You're basically selling it back to PayPal, and then PayPal is giving you money in return, or giving the retailer money in return. So it's honestly not really having any type of positive effect on the overall position by using it, but it does create a use for it, right? I'll put it in quotes because it's not essentially using it, and hopefully I explained that the right way. So they launched this stablecoin, and I believe right now you're able to hold it. So if you go over to CoinMarketCap, you can see it all listed here. I'm sure before they released this news, they wanted to make sure they get everything, ready to go, and make sure they have the stablecoin ticker symbol, right? Have everything broken down with it, and not have a ton of copycats that are out there. I'm sure you probably have some copycats that are out there at the moment of creating, this here. You don't. So that's good. That's a good thing, because typically you do have a ton that's being created. And I guess you do have something over here on BNB on the Binance Smart Chain, but, it's not something that's, you're seeing out here as already listed and all of that stuff, right? So it's good to have it out here. However, we don't know how this is going to impact the overall market. I think it could be something that's positive that could impact the market. And the reason why it could be positive is because it's creating adoption. It's bringing it to more eyeballs, more attention. Now, is this going to get people excited about holding a stable coin without anything that you're receiving in return? Like, for USDC, you can receive 6% or more with crypto.com, or put it over here and you can stake it for more over here. But I don't honestly think that that's going to be the case, that people are going to want to hold PYUSD just to have PYUSD. They're going to get it and maybe use it and see if they can find a way to finesse the system and do what they do with stablecoins by, buying it at 98 cents and selling it at $1.01 or $1.02. Just getting that little bit of a return back, a little percentage back, which could be a massive amount depending how much you invest into it, because the thought is that it's supposed to be stable. But until they add some sort of APY, I've had a ton of people that said, I'm not buying it unless they have an APY. I want to be able to receive something. But will they do that? I don't think they will, because if it's something that's going to be regulated as a whole, and you're going to see, the government kind of have an input on this, it could be something that the government doesn't want this, right? They don't want any type of APY. That's what they're trying to fight against. The fact that all of these APYs are out here paying 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10%, while banks are over here paying 0.1%. That's not going to look good for the banks. It's not going to look good for the government. It's not going to look good for U.S. Financial institutions. It's just not. So they need to find a way to not do that. And I'm pretty sure that we're not going to see something there. Or they might offer just like a 1% to gain some sort of traction and then start to dial it back down. But, this is definitely something that can create a little bit of hype behind the market, and, kind of strengthen adoption, strengthen the thought of cryptocurrency. and make people comfortable with it. Everybody that has a PayPal account, you're looking at 430 million people that use PayPal. So 430 million users that are now possibly having an access to PYUSD. That could be big, as well as having access to regular cryptocurrencies as well. So I don't know what you guys think about this. Is it something that's big news, or does it mean absolutely nothing to you? But guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.